first mandate of the Professional Football Association of Ghana is the welfare of the players. We are not an old players association. No. We are there for the current player to defend their interests. People always say, old players association. No. The PFAG is for you, the players. And the PFAG can only be strongly recognized with your membership. I am the founder and the general secretary. I started this journey in 2009. We registered it in 2010. Nobody believed in it, not even the players. Samarinkum knows when I was coming on my own and going round until I got a solid team behind me. With them and for them. This is our slogan. For us, it is important that the players know their right from their left. When you get a contract, you sign it. But before you sign it, read. Or let somebody help you to read it. This is no crime. It's a normal thing. But we are there to facilitate those things. On this note, let me also congratulate Hearts of Oak. First of all, that we have not heard anything in regards to issues, salary issues, this, that. Congratulations. I will add another congratulations to it. Coach knows when we came to Fobima, I wanted to shed tears. This is what we want to see. You see, a player, when a player comes to a ground, what does he do? He will look at the field first. Oh, where am I going to train on? If he sees a green field, including the technical team, he says, wow. And I wish that this can become the norm in Ghana. And we produce even more better players to compete with the top, to see the top clubs, Hearts of Oak, Kotoko, etc., going far even in Africa. You see me standing here, there were greater players than me. There will be much greater players than me. But I believe that in the world of administration, I've done something that I can say I stand here proudly. I'm a former footballer and I have risen to the ranks to be a Deputy General Secretary of CAF for 4 years. I was not there for me. I was there for people to see that footballers also know how to do their stuff. But you must work hard. Honorable, in our philosophy, we never advise players to strike. We always tell players, go to training if there's a case and complain. We don't want to get there. When we get there, that means the situation has worsened. Correct? But we thank God here is not the case. And like we say in our Alakia, it may not never be the case. You can always count on us. We will be there for you. As I mentioned, our slogan is with them and for them. Some of you are there who we have helped with the cases, and all without fighting. We have a legal department, we have a technical department, we even want to do our first awards where players vote for players.
When you have issue, you lodge your complaints to management through your captain or through your coach, depending on what the structure says. You lodge your complaint, you continue to train. This is very, very important because we have issues elsewhere, other clubs, where players are being owed salaries. They took the decision upon themselves, went home without training. That is totally wrong. Most of the issues that we've had at the union or at offices has to do with contractual disputes. Majority of them has been non-payment of salaries and bonuses. Likely for you, you have no issues here. From our checks, the management is doing everything right. and therefore you don't have much of a problem. We wouldn't like to talk much about that. I would like to talk more about the life after football. Once we were sitting at where you are today. Today we are here. Tomorrow you will also be here. And then the next generation will come to sit at where you are. There is a saying that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. To organize yourself, you need to plan yourself. You need to plan ahead. Today you are earning money. Maybe the money comes in all right. But if you don't save and plan for tomorrow, you end up as some have ended up. It's not pleasant to be saying this, but of course we have to say it. Because very soon, some of you will be retiring. And this is the right time for you to plan your life after football. We introduced a cooperation with Fidelity Bank where we advised or wanted the players themselves to be doing the contribution into the account. 10 cedis today or 100 cedis today is like 1,000 or 2,000 tomorrow. That is if it's invested very well. So if you take the initiative today and invest your money well, tomorrow you will not regret. Some footballers are not lucky. Not all footballers wasted their money. Some actually did invest, but then they entrusted their investment into the wrong hands. That is another area that you also need to look at. If you want to go into agriculture and you don't have any technical knowledge about it, get a professional who has the technical know-how, employ him, pay him well, let him manage your business for you. Be very careful and don't undermine how much you are making now. Men know what been said. Scanner you try and our Ghana Hano. In yes Kabia, it means me find it is never true. We have local players playing here in Ghana who have been able to do something for themselves. They've been able to put out 2-bedroom houses, 3-bedroom houses. Even if it's a 1-bedroom house, at least you've made something. It's yours. So don't undermine yourself. Don't allow anybody. Memma obi nkan kire wo say scano endorse and so if you manage it well, if you cut down on your expenditure, you'll be able to save.
Education is so important. Like we said, nobody was born dumb. Nobody. Sometimes it's economical circumstances. But please, I don't want you to get to the stage after football. Oh, what am I going to do now? We will help you with something like career transition, where you can choose. And you see, not everybody wants to be a coach. But if you have the aim and the desire to be a coach, we'll help you. You have a fitness coach there as well. Jordan, please, the educational part, start from even reading books. It will help you to move forward. It will open your eye. This is so important, believe me. I'm really emphasizing on the educational part. Where's Kwame? You came from Fine Art Academy. Education was up there, but not everybody had this. So please, the educational part, take it serious and start now.
It's not too late. It's never too late. As I said, we are still learning. So it's never too late for any of you here to do, because you know whether you like it or not, ball no be jaibo. This is the fact. Whether you like it or not, so ball no jaiwa will be jaibo. So at a point you leave the field, what is next? What do you want to do? So it's better you start planning now, so that by the time will be jaibo no bono, at least you are into something. What should be dada?
We have our forms available. We came here with forms. I know SO has registered. I think Kosa is also a member of the union, and a couple of you guys. For those of you who are not members of the union, we'll give you the opportunity to sign up. You can quickly fill the forms. We'll take your pictures, and then in a couple of days' time, we can, make available the forms to you, your cards to you. And these cards are, as GS said, what you can also use to enter you know, the stadia, you know, when you guys are not playing?
If you are a foreigner and you are plying your trade in Ghana, you are supposed to be a member of the PFAG. If you are a Ghanaian and you are applying your trade outside Ghana, you are still supposed to be a member of the PFAG. The fact that you are a professional player doesn't mean automatically you are a member of the PFAG. That's why I was very happy when Chipsa said forms will be given to the players who are yet to be members of the PFAG. And Tony added to the fact that management will have to go through all these documents so that they will know what goes on. It's not a matter of a government and opposition party. PFAG always work with the management of clubs so that in case there is any problem, we sort it out between the players and the management. We will always not stand just behind the players and all that. Last month, courtesy the PFAG, they sponsored everything, and I had to represent the PFAG at the FIPRO Liga conference in the Netherlands, the football house, and a lot of things went on. Some of the cases, other players from EPL clubs and all that, we deliberated on all those issues. Other cases also involved some Ghanaians, I think 2 Ghanaians in Egypt and other places. And these are some of the things. That is why the PFAG is always, will always be there with the players, because the issues come and you don't report it to the PFAG, who is supposed to know. We sent some forms out there. It was a survey that FIPRO was taking. For example, fake agents. Some agents will be approaching you. Maybe I would like to take you to this club, I would like you to do this. How do you know whether the agent is real, fake and all that? Sometimes these surveys are done just to know from you. Have you been approached? Do people get in touch with you? Will be say, my manager now, me sure we say, me yes, I know man. A true baby, sometimes you can get to the PFAG offices, just a call to the offices at the stadium and all that. Ni pass me see also your contract to ama menenium. If it's na esi na no, ni bia ama yen nyese asembeto we
mention about the education bit in the PFAG. I want to know about the funding. When you are part or you are a member of the PFAG, will you fund yourself when you enter into education or something? Maybe the coaching or.
So in certain cases, the union will be able to support you to take that course or degree program that you want to do. And see, every course, it depends on your level of education. Not everybody has a higher educational background, and therefore you might not be able to undertake a degree program. But there are courses. There are courses for a couple of weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, that you don't need much of a qualification to undertake that course. So we will share the brochure with you. You get to see what kind of programs they have over there, and then whenever you want to undertake any of them, you can call upon us and then we'll guide you.
Things you have heard here from your colleagues are things that will guide you, are things that will make sure that you will live a life worthwhile. In life, the amount of money you want to earn, we say that in East London, depends on you. In life, you write your own paycheck. You write your own paycheck. As Chipsa said, as footballers, you have 10 years. But the peak time of your earning is 3 years. It doesn't mean you don't earn any money. What you do out of that what you do for the rest of your life depends on how you manage yourself. I hope that everything that your senior colleagues have said, when you all go back, you sit down, a lot of the things I wanted to say, they've touched on them.
My name is Franz Ajeti, footballer for Accra Suffolk. Today we were called up to have a meeting with PFAG, and personally I've already had an encounter with PFAG when I was in Zimbabwe I called upon them and then they came to my rescue. And today having them here has really helped me a lot, and I believe that it has also been a blessing to my teammates as well. Well, PFAG is always there for the players, and I believe that whatever thing that we came here to do, they've shed more light into it. It is not just about the football that we are playing, but it is also about what we will do after football. And even as you are playing, how to manage yourself as a player. I think the PFAG is there to teach us and educate us on how to move as a football player. And going forward, I would want to entreat all my colleagues out there to join PFAG, because it is not just there for you to join them, but they will help you to manage your stuff as a footballer. They will help you to develop yourself even after football.
I'm a member, but I've not had a chance like this, you know. And now I understand the good things that they are doing to help, Ghana football. And this is very good for everybody. You understand what I mean? So I think I enjoyed myself today, and I should also tell you guys that you should keep it up, start motivating us, and I believe that if we keep on doing that, it will help everybody who love the game. So it's not only Hasselfolk, the other clubs, you should also try to encourage them, talk to them. And today, what we had today, I'm so happy.
This is Glatin Awako, a player of Accra Hasselfolk. I think we meeting here today is something as a player, and as a player that we do need so much. And we do appreciate our big men for coming. Because they've seen it all, they've passed through where we are still playing, so we do need them, we do need their words, and it's about time we take whatever we've discussed here, whatever they've told us, we have to take it serious, and also help our other brothers too, who are home, who are not here. We can also help them by also telling them what went on today. So we really appreciate everything, and we believe that we will take the positive things from it.
Inko Richard Atta, goalkeeper ne Accra Hasselfolk. Ma encourage amesia me no keke egbe Miss Fran la fiala. In fact, ma encourage amesia me out there be no join PFAG. No keke ofia me egbe la. In fact, enyopa imablo first ala mi sube no keke okogbo na Ghana la menye no keke akpele mi ngake. In fact, egbe no keke mi strong la. In fact, encourage me panta players out there, management mejba ma encourage me say be no award na no join PFAG.
Your friend Benjamin Nana Yeboa, Accra Hasselfolk. Ma ho piece ne dua ye share PFAG TV e wa ha no na dwumadi omoni e bedi e no aso mani bebre fi se me wo nya na me dadwen ne se me bobo wi a eden biem e fi se me shede ni certificate papa bia me mo bra bia sa ba enam senior players no o mafutuo ni PFAG program no mo dia ba no abwan bebre amame dadwene ne mensusu ye na bia adwendwen a medwendwen ne nyina abafem efise minim se enam omuso nti no se mefa akwan pa ne so a mewie bobo a me wada achi bi foforo bi enso ho nti ne due o mama mani ajepa.